Hey and hello there, everyone. Hang on, I need to move my TV. Let's try that again. Hey and hello there, everyone. Welcome back to the Strike Streams, where I, a voice actor, am currently on strike and have been for over 10 months, and you guys probably largely know this, but I have to say it every once in a while to remind everyone that it really has been that long. How are we all doing? Happy Sunday edition of the Strike Streams. I hope you guys, gals, non-binary pals, are all doing very, very well. Lovely to see so many of you all here. If you have not yet clicked like on the video, I would hugely appreciate that. Or the stream, or video stream, whether you're watching this in the future, or whether you're watching it live. I would just really appreciate it if you hit that like button. It does help out so much. On Lara, did you get the Poiple? That ironically is not Poiple, because it's golden, the golden Poiple. Yes, it is gold, right? Have I remembered my colors right? I don't know. Yeah. Let's say hi to some people, because it looks like there's a lot of people here who should all be liking the video. Okay, so Skywatcher High. I never know whether to say Sky High or Skywatcher High. Sky High, Kieran High, Kevin High, Xander High, Onlara, congratulations and hi, Kiba High. And then hang on, who else? We had Gage High, Fett. Hello, welcome. Congrats on all your shinies. That's incredible. I had like 3 or 4 in Sword, but I did not get them in like 4 weeks. It was like over the course of like 2 years. But then again, some of them weren't necessarily Dynamax Adventures, but I didn't get any in the Dynamax Adventures in Sword for like a long time. So, but 1 without the charm and then 3 with. That's very impressive. Oh, actually, no, sorry. This is all to do with Dynamax Adventure. Nevertheless, I played Sword for ages in Dynamax Adventure, and it was only when I really kind of went for it and did it for ages that I eventually got a Luxray. And then when I just did some random Dynamax Adventures a couple of years ago, I got an Acelgor, and then I did the Strike Stream. So I only ever got like 2 shinies in my Sword. So the fact that you've got like 4 is very impressive. Okay, hang on. Who else? And Lily, hi. So hello, everyone. Oh, Xander. As if getting a Switch 2 with free Pringles and Coke was not enough, Xander has already got a shiny, and let's go already. Unless this is the biggest fake out ever. And Xander, you know that there's a no fake outs rule in chat. So that's awesome, Xander. Congrats. Hang on, Sky. Since it came out on Wednesday, you've finished Delta in chapters 3 and 4. Very cool. Congrats. Oh my gosh, everyone's doing all this stuff today. Let's see, though. Geodude! Oh, that's a good one. Now, was it a Mount Moon Geodude, or was it like a Rock Tunnel Geodude? That is the question. Oh, hang on. Wait. Okay. It's more Guzzlord coloured. Interesting. And Onlara has been freed from Poiple Purgatory. I'm sorry that I say it that way. Please don't click off the video. I just like saying it that way, okay? Okay, nice. If Xander had gotten an Alolan Geodude from Let's Go, that would be very impressive, because that would require like an insane number of why is my laptop not muted? What the heck? Okay, that was weird. I think it like unmuted itself. Anyway, Bark. Let's get into the game and do some stuff, shall we? Should we actually play some Pokemon Shield? Sarah, hello. Oh my gosh, loads of people here. If you have not already, please click like on the video. I am going to grab the spreadsheet and we'll figure out the teams, shall we? So chat. My tickets. I think. Oh, I did some maths yesterday, although I've forgotten it already. I think I'm like a week, or I think I'm somewhere between like a week and 10 days away from like basically being guaranteed a legendary that is a non-ticketed legendary. So like it's almost been like 100. We've encountered almost 100 non no, sort of 100 regular... Sorry, I mean like the regular tickets, not wild cards. So we are almost due... like a ticketed, one of my ticketed legendary Pokemon. Sorry, I said that completely wrong, didn't I? I said like non-ticketed legendary or something. Because we've gotten wild cards, but it's actually been a while since we've gotten like one of my tickets now. Like 24th of April was the last time. So, hang on, is that like, what's going on there? Okay, anyway. So I've got like some kind of scratch or chip on my microphone. So I'm not like over odds for like just like a legendary kind of thing. Like we've still got a couple of weeks to go, I think. But in terms of like one of my ticketed ones, we're getting there. So chat, my current tickets, as they have been since April 24th, are for Uxie, Thunderous, and Kartana. So if you have... Well, no, you don't need to. If you need a Uxie, a Thunderous, or a Kartana, and you are here and able to play and join in, then what I need you to do is, when I say the magic phrase and not a moment before, hold your horses, may all horses be held until I say the magic phrase. Could you please write in chat, when I say the magic phrase, could you please write strike in big capital letters, followed by I can do, and then let me know which of those Pokemon you are able to do, okay? Strike, I can do, Uxie, Thunderous, and or Kartana, okay? So, ready, set, wait for it, boo! There we go. And I'm going to get the spreadsheet, and here we go. So I've packed away more stuff for, like, the move I'll be doing this week. I definitely have more stuff than I did the last time I moved, which was, like, 6 years ago. I've luckily finally been in one place for, like, 6 years, but I moved around so much in the, like, I don't know, year and the year before that this still feels, like, too soon kind of thing. Like, I moved, like, 3 or 4 or 5 times in, like, a year when I first moved here. You know, if you say, like, England to America, and then the first place I stayed in, I then moved to another place, so that's, like, twice, and then I moved to, like, a lady's house, that was, like, 3 times, and then I moved to, like, my current household, which is, like, 4 times, and then a few months after... Oh, wait, no, hang on. I did England to America, right, England to America, so that was when I lived with, like, my mentor for, like, a few weeks, and then I did mentor... to like a voice actor household temporarily, and then voice actor household to like a lady household, and then the lady household to like an apartment with my current household, and then apartment household to condo household. So, oh gee, yeah, no, that's like 5 times in like a year and a few months. Like, yeah, like 50, yeah, like 15 months, 5 moves. Like, not fun. So, you know, like 5 years late, like 6 years later, I'm finally doing the 6th, but it still feels like too soon. Okay, let's see what we've got. Gage can do Kartana. Kevin can do anything goes. And then, okay, let's see. Do we have enough for a Uxie? Let's see. Okay. Maybe we could start with the old Uxie first, actually. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking, because Kramen's not here and I should have been filling in names on the spreadsheet. So hang on, we've got Gage, who can only do Kartana. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe if we have, like, Team 2 Kartana or something like that, maybe this could work. Because here's what I'm thinking, Abraham Lincoln. If we have Uxie in Team 1... and like that has Kevin, and then Kartana in Team 2, and that has Gage, then what we could do is we could have like Kevin, Kieran, Kiba, the Special K team, in like Team 1 for the Uxie. And then Kiba. There we go. And then everyone else, so then Gage on Lara and Skywatcher for Kartana. So I just need to put Sky on Lara. Oh, screen went dark. Sorry, my bad. Well, that only went bad for like a second, luckily. Okay. So have I... Would that miss anyone if I suggested that? Let's just see. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think that works. Yeah. So I've got Team 1, Uxie, Kevin, Kieran, Kiba, and then Team 2, Gage, Sky on Lara. Does that sound okay to begin with, and then we'll figure out like what we're gonna do with Thunderous later on. Maybe some other people will join in. Hopefully that's all good. 5 moves in a year. Yeah, that is crazy, isn't it? Like I hadn't really thought about it being that many, but yeah, it was just. And again, I didn't have much stuff. You know, obviously like the first move was just whatever I could fit in a suitcase and a backpack. And so in that first year, I didn't accumulate much more stuff than that. But it kind of put me in the mind of like, yeah, I don't really want to move again for a while. And even though I have actually been in my current location for like almost 6 years, with the pandemic and everything, I don't know, it just still feels like too soon. Okay. So let's all connect on the Ycom. Special K team, activate. If your name does not begin with a K, at least how I refer to you, then stand by for Team 2. But anyway, Team 1, Special K, let's do this thing. We're going to connect on the Ycom, we're going to talk to the nice lady. We're going to select Yuxi, you guys are going to select anything goes, and then we should be good. And Sarah's going to cheer us on. 2, 4, 6, 8, Team 1 is really great. Why did I say all those other numbers when we're still talking about Team 1? I'll leave the cheerleading to you, Sarah. Okay, so Yuxi is 02120608. I've done this in a different order than I normally would, haven't I? I went English, I think, for a second or something there, maybe. I don't know. So, 02120608, Team 1, the Special K team, Kevin, Kieran, Kiba, Dooba, 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 Doo. You guys know Yuxi is weak to dark types, plus Ghost and Bug. This is taking a moment, isn't it? Am I definitely connected to the internet? No, okay, there's Kevin. Kevin is now in the lobby, woo. Funny for the money, do-da-do-do-do-do. And Kieran's in 3rd, which means you're in a prime position for some science. I would say 3rd place is probably the prime place for science, because it's like, if you have some good options initially, then like player 1 and 2 are going to snap them up, and player 4 like is like the Dynamaxer, so they're like the best sort of switcher. Sheridan, you actually tripped me up with that code. I know, I have to keep you guys on your toes, okay? I know, I kind of did it. No, in all fairness, I actually did it. Just very accidentally, and I was like, that's the wrong way around, isn't it? I was like, yep, well, I'm pressing the A button anyway. So here we go. Everyone. Let's do this thing. Forgive me if occasionally I freak out and kind of stop talking, because this room is very echoey. Echo! You might be able to hear that. Okay, oh, dark types are good. And I said Ghost is good, but Driftbloom doesn't have a Ghost move, so, you know, Dracloak is better than Driftbloom. And then, yeah, so Dracloak is now... And then Basculin is probably better than Driftbloom because it has a dark move. Dark move, do-do-do-do-do-do-do. And then we can just pick whoever, really. Whoever you think can, like, get us through the battles the easiest. So, like, yeah, Blaziken's a good pick, I think. Fun fact, you learned about how Europe does its dates thanks to Cerebi. Oh, right. Yeah, because he's English. Yes. I mean, here's the thing I'm going to say. Do you guys want my... as a English person... Hang on. Klefki's good defensively. There is an Emolga. Oh, Malamar. Malamar's in the top right. Do we want to aim for Malamar to be the Dynamaxer for Kiba? Kiba. And then I think, honestly, though, if we switch Kiba for the Malamar, I think we're pretty good, honestly. Fett, can you get a spot in the second DA? We did assign the teams already, but maybe someone might be kind enough to, like, give up their slot or whatever. Sorry, we did do the team assignments, like, in the at the beginning. Oh, game audio. But we can see about trying to squeeze you in for, like, Team 2. Okay, I'm going to Dynamax and use Aquajet, because it's, like, the only good thing I've got here. Let's see, though. Hang on. What else did everyone say? Oh, Onlera said, now that Poipole has finally shined, you actually get to play the game again. Training up before the league. Since you wanted to add Ninetales to your league team, also working on this. Yeah, because you get Poipo like before the end, don't you? Oh my god! Oh my gosh, that must have been miserable. And then, oh, so I was saying about so do you guys want my like as an English person living in America? Do you want my take on dates? Which country does it best? Oh, special defense down. That's pretty nifty. So here's my take, right? I think the sort of English European rest of the world way of doing the date, the day, the month, and the year, I think that makes the most sense if you're just writing down numbers, right? If you're just writing down numbers, that makes the most sense. The only other sort of potential acceptable way in line of this is having the year and then the month and then the day, but basically having like consecutive. Having the numbers go in a consecutive order from like least to most or most to least, that makes the most sense if you are just writing like a little cluster of like 3 sets of numbers. That just is and unequivocally is the best way to do it. However, the one thing I will give to American dates is part of why Americans do it is because when they are saying the dates out loud, that is how they say them out loud. So Americans will say things like, you know, June 8th, which is the date today, right? You know, they will say like June 8th, like, you know, obviously like September 11th, you know, December 25th, you know, whatever date it is, you know, they say it that way. And to be honest, I do like the efficiency of that more than saying the 25th of December. Like, just having to remove 2 words is kind of nifty, but you can't say 25th December because that just sounds wrong. But if you say December 25th, that sounds pretty nifty. So, July 4th, there's a good one. Oh, and Sarah just said the same thing. We do it based on how you say it. So, but yeah, no. But that's the thing people do. But that's the thing people do say the 4th of July. That is one of the rare exceptions. Like people do say like July 4th, the 4th of July. It is weird, isn't it? So we're going to the right here because that's the right way to go. And then there's Munchlax, and then we'll do this. So here we go. So yeah, Munchlax should be quite straightforward. Hit it with physical rather than special, if you have that option, just because Munchlax has a really good special defense and a like an physical defense. But yeah. And then we'll take. Oh wait. But like Blaziken is super effective against Munchlax. So, was there a reason we? Oh no. Well, I guess. No, I guess Blaziken's more normal against the Malamar, and then the Klefki's... The Klefki is super... I don't know. No, I guess Klefki does have a resistance to Malamar. So no, fair enough. Sorry, I had to, like, think for a second there. That makes sense. Fair enough. Munchlax has thick fat. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? But Blaziken has close combat is the point I'm getting at. And like, so that's like a really powerful, super effective attack. But we'll be fine. Again, it's a Munchlax. We'll be fine. So yeah. But yeah, so I do like the American like naming convention. I just hate that they turn that into how they like write that. I don't think it's that confusing to sort of just go with day, month, year. Like I don't think people are going to get confused. Oh, what? Like, but we say like, you know, like June 8th. Like I don't think. I think we can give people a bit more credit than that. Uncle Joel, hi, welcome. Every day you've gotten a shiny from DAs. That's really cool, Fat. That's really cool. Right, here's the Drakloak. Give me a max wormwood. Show me potato wormwood. And there we go. We've got attack down. And then we've got dive. And then play rough. You treat me like a stranger and you use play rough. Very nice, everyone. That was nice and quick and efficient. Deep and crisp and even. So yeah, good, very good work. Very good work. There we go. So I really need water. Okay. But yeah, so I do like how Americans, and obviously, like, if something is like a few, if something's like a few months away, it's obviously good to say the date first. So, like, for example, if it's sort of like, it's like, oh, you're getting married later this year? Oh, when's the wedding? Right? You're not going to be like, it's on the 13th of September kind of thing. It's like people care about the month. You know, so I get that with like movies and big events. Again, America is like home of Hollywood, and so Hollywood kind of does things by like the month. Oh, scientist. Kieran, if you want to go for it, you can go for it. Because in fairness, you only have crunch, and the rest of us can handle it. Don't be something that's like a poison. Don't be like a Krogunk, even though it's not in this mode. Oh, Krogunk, that's actually pretty good. We can take that. We can get some cheap freeze and yeah. That can work pretty niftily. Okay. And then after this, we'll move on to Team 2, but maybe we'll check in on the situation with Team 2, because if Fett is around, if Fett can play, maybe if, like, Uncle Joel wants to play, maybe we'll need to, like, redo the teams a bit. But we'll see. We'll see. That's what I was thinking. It's a good special wall. It will suck here if Malamar uses Max Darkness on it, we're screwed. But otherwise, though, we're okay. Oh, Ice Beam, more like an Ice Beam. Oh, but we can get 100% accurate Blizzard, like, from, you know, like, basically, like, Blizzard can turn into a max Hailstorm, and that can be really powerful, so. Oh, Wolfie did a really good video yesterday about Dynamax and why it's such a great mechanic. If you haven't watched that, I highly recommend it. It's a very entertaining and, like, in-depth look about why Dynamax is such a good mechanic. I don't think... in fairness, it's a little bit preaching to the choir with people here. I imagine a lot of you guys like Dynamax if you're still playing it with me, like, 5 years after the DLC. But nevertheless, it was a very good video, and it said a lot of the things why I think it's a good mechanic, so... right, expanding force. More like an expanding horse. And then play rough. You treat me like a... Oh, right, it has play rough. I forgot about that as well. And then Klefki's going to switch it. Well, actually, no, I think I acknowledged it earlier, and then I forgot at the beginning of this battle. I can't remember. The point is that fair enough with the switch for Klefki, even if it did mean that, like, Munchlax was, like, the teensiest bit harder to take down. But I say that because it's a Munchlax. It's not that hard to take down. Munchlax is hard to take down if you don't have the right Pokemon, but, like, we have good Pokemon, it's fine. Right, Hailstorm, more like a Max Failstorm. Oh, so close, so close. Oh, Shiny Nidoking. That's cool. Right, hang on, play rough. You treat me like a stranger and you use play rough. And there we go. Well done, everyone. Nice work indeed. So, indeed. Right, do you want to catch everything? You don't have to keep them, but always catch them. Ash, catch them. And let's do this thing, shall we? But yeah, so Klefki's gonna switch for the Malamar. Dooba 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 dooda. So, Malamar. For Klefki. Lovely. So I was just thinking of the Family... There's a really early Family Guy, like, you know, sort of OG, when I think Family Guy was kind of at some of its best. when it was like a more wholesome show and stuff like that. And there's this like song that like Pete is singing, and there's a point where it kind of like just cuts to black when he's like singing a sort of like the final note of the song. And basically, it's kind of like, if you're watching it on like a DVD or streaming or something, the screen will cut to black, and it's where like the commercial break would go. And then like basically when you come back from the commercial break, he's like still holding the note, and like it hasn't quite finished the song yet. So he like finishes the song like after the commercial break, and it's just such a simple gag, but like a really funny one. And it's why Family Guy was like so revolutionary at the time, because you didn't really have jokes like that kind of played with your experience as someone watching television. Like a traditional television show, if they had a song, it would like end like right before the commercial break. You wouldn't have a character sing a note and then like hold the note and then it goes into commercial break and then they're like still singing the song when it comes back. So Jupiter, hello, welcome. Right, Shadow Ball, nice. More like a Shadow Fall. Ice Beam, more like a nice beam. Can we get Cheese Freeze? No, okay. Assurance. Oh, that was good though. And then Shadow Ball. You came in like a shadow ball. And then here's the Max Darkness. Okay, we're halfway there. Oh, we're halfway there. So well done, everyone. Okay. Right, there's the boost. It's a boost. And then we will keep it. Everyone just keep attacking because you're all doing great. It's all going very smoothly so far. Right, there's Assurance. Didn't do quite as much. Oh, what's your opinion on Space Jam? I've never seen the sequel, but I loved the original. Like growing up, it's a fun movie. I don't think actually it's actually quite a long time before he like gets there though, right? Which is kind of funny. Oh, we're boosting its defense. Oh, well, that's funny. Right, here's Max Darkness. But I can't remember if like I had it on video in my household or whether it was just on TV a bunch. I know I saw it a few times growing up. It was funny. There was stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Everyone, get those emojis in. Wish everyone good luck. And here we go. So one thing that was funny, years ago, there was a thing where I think it was like the England football team they were playing, and so they were broadcasting a football match. And England had been like playing pretty well in a tournament, and then they just were like, or they'd been doing okay, and then I think it was when they lost to like Iceland or something, and sort of deservedly so. Iceland played like way better, but England like played rubbish. And one of the commentators, a bloke named Ian Wright, he sort of said like, he was like, I don't know what happened, like. It was like in Space Jam with like the Monstars like taking their talent or something like that. Like I don't know what they were doing. Like the England team were rubbish. Like and it just was really funny that he like made that reference. But yeah, no, it's a fun movie. Right, Klefki is a no. Munchlax is also a no. Malamar is also a no. Malamar. But will we get Breath, please? The Golden Uxie! Though it's a Bluesky, but we do support Ukraine here at Bovio Games, and Uxie has the colours of yellow and blue, so there we go. But yeah, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. Any good natures? Neutral? Oh, okay. Speed up, special defense down. That's terrible. Mal, there you go. There's the Lax Malamar. There's always one. And then a Brave Uxie. I feel like we see Brave a lot, but maybe that's just because I point out Brave a lot. Like, in fairness, like, I forget what this one is. Oh, sorry, Speed Up Special Defense. That's naive. I knew that. I actually did know that. Yeah, never mind. I'm being a ding-dong. I was thinking I wouldn't know what, like, Special Defense Up, Speed Down is, but there we go. So there we go. So yeah, I'm just gonna go with the Klefki, because there we go. Okay, chat. Can I just check? Is there anyone who? Okay, let me just check Team 2. Because Because if there's room for Fet, but like Gage can only do Kartana, and so then basically either Sky or Onlara would have to like give up their slot and go for Thunderous instead. So hang on a sec. I would also need to add. Let me just add this quick. Is that okay, Sky? I'm sorry to ask that of you, but thank you. Maybe you'll get special treatment during the wildcard round. Okay, so no, Fet, it's okay. I want to get you in, and Sky is cool to sit out, so that's not a problem. Oh, you said you have the shiny charm, don't you? So I'm going to add that to the spreadsheet. Where is... There we go. Lovely. Beautiful. Okay, so Team 2 is going to be Gage, Fet, and Onlara, and this is going to be for Kartana. Okay? So, yes. Oh, Shade Van Fan, hello. So, guys, we did also just beat a boss, so if you have not yet clicked like on the video, now would be an amazing time to do so. We're going to keep the Uxie ticket. So, Team number 2, Team 2, could you please click on the YCOM, make sure you're connected to the internet in the top right-hand corner, okay? We're going to talk to the nice scientist lady. We're going to say, yes, please. You guys are going to select anything goes, but I'm going to select Kartana, and then we're going to save the game. And then, Fet, if you have any issues connecting or anything, please let us know, okay? Like, if you just sit there and it's, like, spinning around and not connecting you to us, please let us know, okay? Just stay in good communication. Right, let's go 0608 and then 0232. That's 0608 0232. And that should be pretty good for now. Sky can just be a watch-along. So simple, but so good. Like Family Guy. Like classic Family Guy. I'm going to Evan! I'm hoping that is you, Fet. If it's not, then we're in trouble. But we will just get... Okay, I'm gonna take that alrighty I'm in as to say, I am Evan. Evan Almighty. So, Kartana. Hang on a sec. You guys, gals, non-binary pals know this. Kartana is super duper mega weak to fire types, okay? And it's also weak to fighting as well, but we want to aim for special attacks over physical, and most fighting moves are physical. So special over physical, fire over fighting, if possible. And then watch out for Kartana's Leaf Blade. It's very, very dangerous. That's the main thing to look out for, Leaf Blade. So well done, everyone. And yes, P4R has been officially announced now, hasn't it? Yep, that's everyone's first time hearing about it. No one talked about it online in a, you know, sort of slightly overly emotional, sort of, letting their emotions get to them kind of way. Nope. First thing, hearing about it today. So yeah, no, but cool to see a little bit of it. Nice to get like a title and a name and hear that music again and everything. It was sort of like natural that you know, after the P3R that we were going to get this, wasn't it? So it's cool to see it. It's real. It's really real. So Hitmonchan does have fire. And then there's Wheezing. Wheezing has fire. And then what's the other fighting there? Hitmonlee. Oh, Hitmonlee has fire. So there is fire if we go all left, basically. If we go all left, there is a fire path for us. Which is good, because we don't really have a great team here, do we? So there we go. But yeah, so unfortunately, we are going to have to aim more on the physical side of things, I think, unfortunately. Just because of our... Well, Wheezing... Well, no. Wheezing has the special move, doesn't it? So maybe we could aim for... Oh, no. I just realized we've got a Wheezing. Oh, no. I'm going to have to switch if we have a Wheezing, aren't I? Well, no, not necessarily, because I can use Transform in theory, in game theory. But, I'm going to max Knuckle at least once. Oh, rewatch. Oh, yes. That would have been good, wouldn't it? Kevin, you need to work for Atlas or something. Yeah, well, I was thinking rewind, rewatch. Yeah, those are both better. Those are both better. Anyway, yeah, but yeah, sorry. So on Lara had sort of said this as well. Yeah. So if we get Wheezing in the 4th slot, that's definitely the way to go. I'm thinking maybe because Ditto would have to use Transform at the beginning of every battle, maybe Ditto is like better. Maybe like we keep the Scyther because Scyther resists Leaf Blade so well. Or we keep or we keep Whimsicott because it has Hurricane and that's a special move. I don't know. Scyther's just... I say maybe keep Scyther, and then, like, everyone else can, Maybe if we keep Scyther, and then, like, everyone else does, like, switches, and, like, maybe I switch first, just because once this Wheezing comes along, like, it's kind of useless. Like, Wheezing versus Wheezing isn't a very good idea. So would that be okay? Oh, and Lara said the same thing as well, yeah. So, yeah, that's the thing. I think I should switch for this just because, again, it's not that I can't transform into things, but it means I'm always going to have to take a turn before transforming, which is kind of wasteful, particularly when you're trying to KO things in 3 moves. And, like, Wheezing versus Wheezing is a terrible matchup. So, yeah, I am going to switch here. I also have the least health, so... Yeah, this isn't a very good Ditto route. Normally Ditto's quite useful, but in this instance it's not. So yeah, Gage, you have Klefki, so I say you take the Wheezing, and then I don't know if there's any like science or anything. No, just berries and backpackers. But then we should be good after this. Let's see. Okay. Air supplies. What do we want here? What do we want? Weakness policy? Actually, I tell you what, I'm going to go with the weakness policy for one very obscure reason. And that is that Kartana does no air cutter. So if Kartana uses air cutter and gets like a weak super effective hit on me, I would get a boost from that, and that would actually be pretty nifty. Did I get anything last stream? No, neither did anyone else, did they? I think I did get something like either the stream before or the stream before that, but I didn't get anything last time, and neither did anyone else, which was a shame. It was a shame. Okay, let me just think. I'm just going to go for, like, fire punches here, I think. Actually, no, I'm going to go with Thunder Punch, because paralysis is a bit more useful. I was going to go Fire Punch, because, like, oh, burn, but this thing doesn't have any physical moves, whereas maybe stopping it from attacking is a bit more useful. So... But yeah, no, we're on a... Not like a dry spell by any means, but I'm hoping someone gets something today. That would kind of make up for it nicely. Oh, on Lara, you kept Eviolite because of Scyther. That's using the old noodle. Oh, Max Darkness. That's pretty interesting. We do have Whimsicott special attacking, right? Who's our other? Oh, and Flash Cannon for Klefki. Okay, yeah, no, that's good then. Right, paralysis. Come on. Oh, critical hit. But no paralysis. Okay. Oh, Max Ooze, more like a Max Booze. Gage, you got dupe Scyther last night. Dupe. You have to be the unluckiest person because it was a 3 out of 4 chance to get a dupe, and you to get that dupe, and you got it. Yeah, that's unlucky. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'm just going to Thunder Punch again. Hopefully we beat this in, like, 3 turns. I feel like if we do, like, max Airstream and stuff... Oh, a lucky Hurricane hit. Then we should be good here. But yeah, that 1 max Darkness was pretty... using the old noodle. Does just help out Klefki and... Klefki and Whimsicott. Right, here's Thunder Punch. Why am I so slow? Am I really the slowest one here? Like, Hitmonchan's, like, quite fast. So that's quite funny. I didn't think Klefki was fast. Oh, no, Klefki has Prankster, though, doesn't it? Oh, I'm burned! No! Oh, come on, get out of it! Boo! Boo! That's unfair. Krusty Krab funfair. You got 2 shiny legendaries back-to-back? That's insane! That's like a 1 in 10,000 chance. Well, although I suppose if you say once you've got a legendary, maybe it's then only like 1 in... If you sort of say, well, once you got a legendary, the next time it's 1 in 100, but that's still insane. That is insane. DKGKB, hello, welcome. I'm just slow. I thought Hitmonchan was... I think it's because of Prankster, though. I think like Whimsicott is actually a fast Pokemon, and then the Klefki has Prankster, and I can't remember our other. Oh, and the Scythe is fast. No, so I think it is just. It's not that I'm slow, but slower. But yeah, wheezing for the Klefki, do 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 do. Wheezing for a Klefki, do 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 do. Wheezing for the Klefki, ba da 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 da. Wheezing for the Klefki, do da do 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 do. Which is good because Klefki's Prankster would have been removed now anyway. Wait, no. But if we're against a Wheezing, that means Klefki's Prankster wouldn't have activated. Maybe I am slow. Like, oh, Homer, you still here? Okay. Right. So Hitmonlee, do da do da do da do. Oh, so Fet. You are going to be switching for this, okay? Make sure you switch your Whimsicott for this Hitmonlee. Very important, okay? Prankster only affects status. Oh, right, yeah. We were using Flash Cannon. But is Klefki... I'm going to have to look into... I'm going to have to look into this. I thought Hitmonlee... By any means. What's everyone's favorite Pokemon? Mine is famously Sceptile at this point. Because Pokemon Ruby was like the game that really got me into Pokemon. I had played Blue and Crystal, but like Ruby was the one that made me a fan for life. And so yeah, Sceptile's my favorite. Right. Oh, okay. I have a brave nature. That's why. Speed down. 110, 142, 175, and 90. Okay. That explains it. Okay, I'm just going to try and burn this thing, because it's the most useful thing I can do. Oh, I did just get, like, 1,000 dropped frames. So I'll just do that quickly. Yeah, I don't know why we've been having some lag and things like that recently. I think maybe it is just because I did have to use my laptop as a regular computer, and I'm not sure if I've done... I need to, like, maybe, like, clear a few things off it now that I've got a phone again. Like, now that I have a phone again, it means I can clear stuff off this computer and just kind of streamline it a bit again. Right, here we go. Wing attack. Oh, Sarah's is Poltegeist. DKGKB got switched too. Nice. Kevin's favorite is Typhlosion. Now, if there was lag there, that was because it was on the game. Yeah. I'll try and do, like, a reset of the audio in the video, like, between every adventure or something like that. Maybe that'll help, but okay. So we're getting there. We're getting there. I am annoyed about this burn. I'm very annoyed about this burn. Kieran's is an easy do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Zonda's is a Glaceon do-do-do-do-do. Why am I singing the Kiba song? Oh, no, because, well, Kiba's name was somewhere, right? Conowat, hi! You may not be able to join, but you are here in spirit. Yay. And your favorite's Goomy. That's a good one. And And Kaz, hello. Oh my gosh. If people could like the video, if they haven't already, it would help out so much. I'm going to say it now before we've even beaten the boss yet. I'm going to be presumptuous. Right, here we go. Okay, so Hitmonlee for Whimsicott, do Whimsicott for Hitmonlee, do. Because if you don't switch, I will. Whimsicott, please now switch. Whimsicott for Hitmonlee, switch. Whimsicott, switch. Whimsicott. I'm gonna switch if you don't. Okay, yay, excellent. Okay. Cool. Nicely done. Sorry for getting a little bit panicky there, but you just have to make sure. Okay, berries. Will they cure my fire? The answer is no. Okay. So here we go though, Kartana. So I will not be able to do as much damage here, but I'm assuming Wheezing will do the lion's share of it all, and we should be fine here. It's not a problem. The annoying thing about Wheezing is Wheezing actually makes Hitmonchan even weaker. Because Hitmonchan's abilities powers up all its moves, and Wheezing then takes that away. Same with Scyther, actually. Scyther's moves are all, boosted by its ability. But yeah, so it's just a bit of a shame. Wheezing does actually, weaken our team. If Darkspun had been Fury and Fire, it probably would have taken the top slot entirely. Yeah, that would have been interesting. Maybe someday we'll get a regional variant. It's weird to think of a new Pokemon and be like, oh, they'll get a regional variant someday, but here we are. You gotta think ahead. Yes, I am referring to the Iron Fist ability, correct. And then Scyther has Technician. Right, Wing Attack, which again would have done about 1.5 times more with that ability. Blaze Kick, Blaze! So here we go, Fire Punch, more like a Fire Lunch. And then hopefully the Heat Wave does the rest here. I don't think it will because we don't have Stab, but we'll still do a lot. Oh, that did do enough! Yes! Well done, Team 2! Team 2, we made it through. Okay, so well done, everyone. Well done, very nice work. We did it! Woo! Okay, so stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Get those emojis in the chat. And you want to catch everything, you don't have to keep them, but always catch them, catch them. And if you haven't clicked like on the video already, we just beat a boss. So now is a perfect time to click like on the video. A whole bunch of you have said hi today. If you could all like the video as well, it would just help out so much. And here we go. Just change the type of bread from its ears and change to a different color. Exactly, yeah, there you go. That's the spirit. Right, let's check this thing. Let's do the old patented double shiny check. So, Hitmonchan is a no. Wheezing is also a no. Hitmonlee is also a no. But can we get, drumroll please, the golden thing, the silver thinged Kartana? I messed it up. Oh, I messed it up. The silver thinged Kartana. Right, Hitmonchan, let's just check. No sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. Hitmonchan, brave nature. Wheezing is, see, what's defense up, speed down? Relaxed, okay, yeah, I forget that. And then Hitmonlee has bold. It's bold and brash, but it belongs in the trash. And then Kartana is that mild? Yeah, mild Kartana, so there we go. I'm going to go with the Hitmonchan because it's the one that got me through all this. So, I'm just going to pick Hitmonchan. Lovely. Okay, so chat, we're going to keep the Kartana ticket. So we've still got Thunderous to go. So is there anyone in chat who would be interested in doing a Thunderous? If you are, ready, set, bow, please say, strike the number of times you've played today, and then say, I can do Thunderous, okay? So strike, ready, set, bow, strike, number of times you played, 0 or 1, and then say if you can do Thunderous, okay? So let me know. let's see who's around to do a Thunderous. Oh, so Sky is obviously in the Thunderous team. It goes without saying. But we've got Sky. But yeah, so we could have like Kevin and Onlara, or someone else. Okay. Oh, we could have Fett a second time. Let's see. Onlara, would you be more interested in a wild card than a Thunderous? I'm just using some like psychic powers here in my deduction. And if you go like, no, I love Thunderous, I want Thunderous so badly, then forgive me if I've messed up. But otherwise, we'll do the Nightbot random selection game. But I feel like you might be more interested in an Ultra Beast than a Thunderous. Maybe even one that you could host. But we'll see. If we could do a wild card that I can actually do. We'll figure out something. Do you want Nightbot or do you want wild card? Because we can do it on Lara. We can say 1 is on Lara and 2 is Kevin, and we can let Nightbot decide. Ooh, Celesteela. We could let Nightbot decide, actually, because in fairness, actually, Kevin does have tickets we need. So, like, maybe I should Nightbot this. I tell you what, I'm actually going to Nightbot this. I want to see what Nightbot says. I want to see if Nightbot says I'm wrong or if Nightbot says I'm right. Let's see. On Lara, do you want to do a Thunderous? Because Nightbot is saying I'm wrong. I don't really know the thing is I don't really know how our tickets are going to shape out today. But okay. In fairness, Onlara was supposed to play with Sky last time. Okay, so let's have Sky, Fett, and Onlara for this one, and then maybe I'll just put Kevin in Team 4 for now, because Kevin does have a bunch of good tickets. Okay. So chat, my lovely chat. So next team is going to be Thunderous. We're going to have Skywatcher, Fett, and Onlara. Okay? So, let's go on the Ycom. Let's make sure we're connected to the internet. Let's make sure that we talk to the nice scientist lady. You guys are going to select anything goes. I'm going to select Thunderous. And then we're going to go like this, and this, and this, and then we do this. So 06080253. 06080253. And there we go. I'm also just going to add the name Evan to Fett, because I didn't get a chance to do that, and I want to do that. Oh, a random thing actually is that, like, we've got a new month. Maybe I need to like tidy up my lists of like people who've been active recently, because maybe like that doesn't work. Anyway, Bug. So Thunderous. So you guys know about Thunderous. Thunderous is electric and flying type, which means he's an awkward fellow because his only two weaknesses are to ice and rock. Rock is marginally better than ice. We'll get into the reasons why in a bit. But if we can't find those things offensively, it means we might have to look at things more defensively. Lightning Rod ability Pokemon, Cantonian, Raichu, and Manectric are awesome. They have this ability. Ground types are naturally brilliant as well. A Volt Absorb Lantern gets a shout out. And then we have, but if those don't work, then just the electric resistant trio of Dragon, Grass, and other electric types can be useful as well. In terms of Thunderous's offenses, it does not have any flying moves. Do not fear flying moves. It does have Sludge Wave for spread poison damage. Watch out, Grass types. And then it has Rain Dance, Thunder, and Weather Ball. So 100% accurate Thunders and water-type Weather Balls. However, if we change the weather, such as with an Ice-type Max Hailstorm or a Rock-type Max Rockfall, Thunderous can utilize that and use Weather Ball in other types, such as those two other types. Which is why Rock is better than Ice, because Electric and Ice is a really dangerous combo that is not nice. And I think that just about covers it, so let's do this thing. Rhydon is like a real god tier Pokemon in this mode. There's basically like Raichu, Manectric, and Rhydon are like the top 3 Pokemon you can get. I'm gonna go for Marshtomp because it's a ground type with an ice move. Jinx is an ice type, so it's good. Oh, Colossal's a good 4th place Pokemon because of Meteor Beam. So just keep that in mind. Just generally, if we're like picking Colossal, like if there are 2 choices and like Colossal's like not the first one, we can always do that. Porygon can also join us as well. So we've got a pretty solid team here, I would say. I would say this is pretty good. But let's see if we can find a Rhydon or something. There's a Metang. Oh wait, what was the ground type? What was the ground type? Was it Swampert? No, it was Diggersby. There's a Diggersby at the end. I repeat, there is a Diggersby at the end. Do we want to aim for the Diggersby? Maybe Diggersby could be better than Porygon. And then, yeah, doesn't really matter which way. I tell you what, I'm going to go to the right here because it's got cooler potential shinies. But also because I think our first 2 Pokemon match up better against these first 2. Wish we could skip to the end with this team. I know, right? Like, that's the thing. I don't want to, like, lose the PP and the health. That's the thing. Also, Fett. Nice avatar. Very cool indeed. You guys have good avatars. Diggersby wouldn't be great if we set up Hail, though. But this is basically my proposition. Because basically, if we all turn 1 Dynamaxed, Porygon would be the Dynamaxer. And so I think Diggersby using Max Rockfall would be better than Porygon using Max Hailstorm. And, like, that's my proposition, basically. Because if we set up the Hail, it means, like, 2 of our Pokemon are taking damage for it. No one's getting any, like, Blizzard utilization from it. And Thundurus would have access to Ice, which is not nice. Whereas if we had Diggersby in that 4th slot... if we had Diggersby in the 4th slot, then we could use a Max Rockfall, and then basically like 3 of our Pokemon would have immunity to that Sandstorm, and it means that Thundurus would be using Max Rockfall, which would not be very good against like 2 of those ground-type Pokemon. So that's like my theory and my logic and what I'm aiming for there. And the nice thing as well is the team we have is actually quite good against Diggersby. Like, we have all this, like, ice and water. Oh, okay, that's a bit scary. So we'll be in a good position to beat the Porygon, to beat the Diggersby. And then if we switch the Porygon for the Diggersby, it means we can have Sandstorm instead of Hail. And the thing is, they're both non-stab. But I would say Diggersby's Max Rockfall would be better than Porygon's Max Hailstorm from both a power perspective and from a weather perspective. So that's my theory, my game theory. Too bad Sandstorm doesn't take Meteor Beam a 1-turn move. Oh, now that would be incredible. Oh my gosh, that would be incredible. That would be really something. It's wild because doesn't Arcaladon, like, doesn't that thing's charge move turn into only a 1-turn if it's like raining or whatever? So it is really weird that Meteor Beam doesn't have a way to turn it into a 1-turn move other than with a herb, like the power herb. It is weird that, like, yeah, there's not like a weather that could do it, but that would be insane. That would be insane. But then again, Arcaladon's one is insane, so, you know, but then again, it doesn't only Arcaladon get that, so, but yeah, so we don't want to switch here. And then this is really cool because Colossal can basically just if we go for Talonflame, Colossal can basically just one-shot the Talonflame. So we'll be good here. Yeah, so Fett. Make sure when we get to the Diggersby that you switch your Porygon for Diggersby. For Talonflame, we're good. We don't need to do any switches here still. Like, we're good here. But once we get to that Porygon, we need to get into, like, switching mode. It's weird how outside of Weatherball, Sandstorm doesn't positively affect any moves. That's the thing, it kind of doesn't really have that, like, positive but then again, I guess, does Hail is the same, though? Because basically, Hail and Sandstorm are, like, defensive abilities, and then, like... Well, I'd say Sun and Rain are more offensive, but the thing is, they do each reduce the power of a type, so... It's then kind of silly. I am going to go with the Water Pledge because I can't remember if this thing has Gale Wings or Flame Body, and I don't want to burn myself accidentally. Okay, so Fet, yeah, you're going to switch to Diggersby, awesome. Diggersby, Fet, I know it sounds like you maybe haven't been playing the Dynamax Adventures for long. I don't know if you have, you know, I don't know what your kind of takeaways are from the Dynamax Adventures in terms of like, oh, this Pokemon's good and this Pokemon's bad or whatever. But like Diggersby is legit like one of the best Pokemon in this mode. It's so good, and I say that I mean that 100% sincerely. That is not a joke. It's not like haha, like the Route 1 Pokemon from X and Y is like one of the best No. It really is one of the best Pokemon in this mode. It's so good for like Heatran and Reshiram, and like the rock, like the Stone Edge is good for like Moltres, and it would be good for Entei. We haven't done Entei, but it's good for like your electric types, like your Zapdoses and Thunderuses and Raikos. It's so powerful. It's so powerful. Oh yeah, Hail does make Blizzard 100% accurate. That's true, but it didn't originally. Is the weird thing. I thought it did ever since Gen 3, but actually that was a Gen 4 thing. So like Hail was in Gen 3, but the 100% Blizzard was Gen 4. And I kind of almost like, is that definitely correct though? I think that is correct, even though it makes no sense. Yeah, that was very quick. So very nice work, everyone. So as long as Fet is good to switch for the Diggersby now, then we should be good. So if we go left for Diggersby, there are no items or anything here, unfortunately, but that's okay. Oh, there is Sneasel as well, but again, Diggersby is just so good. It's so good. So here we go. Diggersby, doodle-doo. To be fair, Blizzard has changed throughout the years. Yeah, in Gen 1, it was like the best of those moves. That's the weird thing. Like, it went from being the best of those moves to the worst of those moves. Like, Blizzard was the best one, and then like Fire Blast, and then Thunder, and like now it's the worst one. Yeah, funny old stuff. Right, I'm gonna Waterfall, I think. You came in like a waterfall. What's funny is that if Jinx had low health, I could, in theory, in game theory, heal it because of the dry skin ability and like water type moves. But yeah. Yeah, there's just been a lot of changes over the years, haven't there? Blizzard, unfortunately, taking the brunt of it. I feel like its accuracy could have been like 75 and it would have been fine, but oh well. And particularly now that they've lowered the power to 110, but I kind of forget their powers are like 110 sometimes. Does anyone else kind of forget that? I think if you just sort of ever like, if you were asking me like a real quick round quiz, like if I had like 60 seconds to answer a load of questions, and you said, what is the base power of like Fire Blast? I'd be like 120. I'm like, no way, 110. Like I would forget it. So, Pokemon is fair and balanced. In fairness, because a lot of people do sort of joke about Pokemon being like imbalanced, and I think for one thing, it's kind of impossible. I want to make a video on this. Again, I have all these ideas for videos, but I have neither the resources nor the like editing skills to be able to like say make these videos that I have ideas for. But one of the videos I do have is like basically I like hit either in the thumbnail or the title I'd be like, here's why your favorite Pokemon sucks. You know, something to kind of like bring people in, the clickbait, you know. But so yeah, Fet, you're gonna switch. for the Porygon for the Diggersby, and then we should be all good, basically. So, but no, why your favorite Pokemon sucks. But basically, I would talk about how Pokemon is very unbalanced, but like it's kind of deliberately unbalanced. And I have reasons for like why it's unbalanced, but right, Porygon, yes, nicely done. Okay, so yeah, we have a good team here, basically. We won't. I don't think we'll be able to beat this on like in one turn, but by the time we get to turn 2, we should be pretty good here, I'd say. Rage bait, you mean? And honestly, that just repels me away. Ah, you'll click on it, Connor. But here's why your favorite Pokemon sucks. Because the thing is, most people like a Pokemon that just isn't very good. Like, that is kind of the truth. My favorite is Sceptile. Sceptile, it's like a good Pokemon, but it's not that great, unfortunately. Like, you know, like people aren't winning the world championships with Sceptile. Just mathematically speaking, when you have 1,000 Pokemon, because Pokemon is unbalanced and because there are 1,000 of them, there are just loads of Pokemon that they may not be that good. I mean, maybe like, you know, the sucks part is a bit much, but that's the thing. I think what I would do is I can't remember like the full plans I had. Oh no, not Colossal. Anyone but Colossal. I wanted to see how Colossal would do. Oh, the cheese freeze! We got the cheese freeze! That reminds you of a video called KH3 and why it sucks in the thumbnail says a totally fair and unbiased review. Wow. No, see, sometimes it's good to have like a two-parter between the video and the thumbnail. So if you have like here's why your favorite Pokemon sucks, and then but then you have like in the thumbnail and it's okay. You know, something like that, but yeah, well done, everyone. Okay, so everyone just keep going. Nice work. Or just like why your favorite Pokemon sucks and like why Pokemon is unbalanced and why that's okay. Because Pokemon is unbalanced, but there are legit, totally fine reasons for that. Because basically, in order to have a balanced Pokemon game, it would mean that other elements of Pokemon would be terrible and would not work. Things that you like and appreciate about Pokemon could not exist if the game were balanced. So yeah. Well done, everyone! Nice work. So, stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars, Team 3, I'm smiling with glee. Well done, everyone. Couldn't even use Meteor Beam. I know. I think this is a good reason of why Colossal is a better turn 4 Pokemon. Or, yeah, like 4th place Pokemon and stuff. So yeah, if we ever do have, like, say, like a Colossal and then, like, something else and... you know, we can kind of fudge it around to have it in 4th place. Like, it is just that bit better having it as the Gigantamaxer. But having Diggersby, though, Diggersby as Biggersby, works pretty nicely. So here we go. Good luck, everyone. So, Metang is a no. Talonflame is also a no. Diggersby is not a Bugs Bunny. Did the stream just die? Can you guys hear me? Okay, yeah, no, I'm still going. Okay, so Metang no, Talonflame no, Diggersby no. Will we get the slightly purple Thunderous? No, dang. Okay. Okay, so Metang, no sparkles, Talonflame, no sparkles, Diggersby, no sparkles, Thunderous, no sparkles. Dang. So there we go. So, Metang, no. Talonflame, no. Oh, hang on, sorry. Oh, look, dupe natures. There's always a dupe nature or gentle or relax. I'm telling you. One of those three things almost always happens. Like just maybe like mathematically, it's like, well, yeah, mathematically one of those things is going to happen, but there's always one. So there you go. Dupe. Sassy. We've got a sassy bunny and a sassy bird. I'll go with the. Hang on. Hang on. I just got to take a screenshot of that, like for later. A sassy big chungus. Okay. So, no one got anything. So hang on. We haven't had anything today, have we? So far. That's a little bit concerning. Okay. Right, we are on to the wild card round. Okay, so we're on to the wild card section of the stream now. This is where I join you guys for your tickets. So in a minute, I'm going to need to know your tickets. If you do not have any tickets I want, just say that you have nothing, like in brackets or something like that. I don't know. We'll figure out the system. Chat, my lovely chat. It's so echoey in here. I don't like how echoey it is. Oh, it's so echoey. Right, anyway, welcome back. Welcome back. So, if you can... oh, Teresa, hi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Lovely to see you. How are you doing? Been playing any good games lately, Teresa? It's been a while, hasn't it? Like, have you got a Switch 2 and are you playing, like, Breath of the Wild in, like, super duper ultra HD? Let me know. But hang on, I just need to, hang on, I need to do my setup. Hang on, I need to do that again. Everyone's saying hi to Teresa now. Hang on, so if you have, so I need to know your tickets. If you have a Tapu Bulu ticket, Nihilego ticket, Buzzwole ticket, Celesteela ticket, Guzzlord's ticket, and or Stakataka ticket, I messed that up badly. Please let me know by saying strike the number of times you played today and say my tickets are, and then let me know if you have any of those tickets, okay? Let me know if you have any of those tickets, and then we will take it from there. We'll ticket from there. We'll ticket from there. I don't know. So let's see what we got. So let's see what we've got, because we could. That's the thing. If we've got a load of strike 1 people, I think it's important to have the strike 1ers go first. Okay, so we have a lot of strike 1ers. I feel like we should do. I feel like Nihilego is on a lot of people's lists. Or we could do. Hang on, wait, Kevin, do you have Stack Attacker? Do you have Stack Attacker, Kevin? Because I have a theory, a game theory. You just got Rune Factory Guardians of Azuma, and you finally have the time to play it. You're so excited. Well, I'm excited for you to play it, Teresa. Is there anything you're particularly excited about with regards to that game, Teresa? But there we go. Oh, Kevin does not have Stack Attacker. Okay. Here's what I'm thinking then, Abraham Lincoln. So, Sky, Kevin, Kiba, Kieran, Gage. Oh my gosh. Sky, Kevin, Kiba, Kieran, and Gage. You are all strike 1s. Can you all do a Stack Attacker? And then maybe we can have Nightbot do some, some selections or something like that. Not sure if many of us can do Stack Attacker. Well, no, a lot of people like have the ticket and stuff, but oh no, wait, oh no, hang on, I've lied. I have lied. Because Sky can't, Kiba can't. Unless oh no, hang on, wait. Maybe that makes the decision for us, though. Like, maybe if we have, like, Kevin, Kieran, and Gage. Maybe if we have Kevin, Kieran, Gage for a stack attacker, and then that leaves more options open for, like, you guys and on Lara afterwards. Like, because we could maybe, in theory, in game theory, do a Celesteela. Afterwards or something like that. Yes. Although no, I think we might have too many. We might have too many people, but I feel like it's been a while since we've done Stack Attacker. But just given that like 3 people said they could do Stack Attacker, that would be kind of helpful. But yeah, Gage, Kieran, Kevin. Gage, Kieran, Kevin. Let's aim for a stack attacker with the 3 of you, and then we'll figure out team 5 afterwards. We might be in a weird situation where we have a load of people with a strike 2, and we'll have to see what we can do. But it'd be nice if we maybe could aim for a Celesteela afterwards. But we'll have to see. Okay, so who did I said? Kevin, Gage, and Kieran, right? And you 3 were all stack attackers. Stack attacker, doo. Oh, whoops! I still have Pheromosa listed on the spreadsheet. Shock of all shockers. We don't need that though. Okay. Right, Gage is going to set up the code if that's all good, and then here's the internet. Yeah, we'll try and like cross our fingers for a Celesteela afterwards, but we'll have to see how it goes, okay? So, would you like to anyway embark upon a Dynamax adventure? Yes, we would. We're going to say anything goes. Right. 06080317. 06080317. No, wait, did I just... No, wait, that's not the code at all. Why did I type that in? Sorry. The code's right in front of me. 0548, keeping you guys on your toes today. 0669. That's 05480669. Don't copy me. Copy the chat. But yes. But let's see. Kevin and Teresa are both looking forward to a certain character. Well, if there was hypothetically a certain character where sort of in spirit of the strike, I wasn't talking about certain projects and things like that. But if there were such a character who I very much had fun playing and stuff like that, that would be very cool. But no, I'm glad you 2 are looking forward to it. I hope you have fun. And like the romanceable option looks good in that game. So there we go. Gage and Kieran, Kevin, and then my name is Boo. So this is Stack Attacker, isn't it? Stack Attacker. But no, please do let me know how it like goes, okay? Like, I can't remember what socials we're still all on, or like come back to another stream and tell me how you're enjoying it and stuff. But yeah. Xander's like, wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute. Yeah, ignore me. I'm glad you guys all got the right code, because I did not. Stack Attacker, ground and fighting and water are good, aren't they? So I guess Sand Slash. I'll try and switch to something better. Oh, there's Crawdaunt. Crawdaunt's pretty nifty. Oh, then there's also a ground type. So let's see what we've got here, shall we? I will just say, though, Crawdaunt... Hang on, Crawdaunt's there. Oh, and then Flygon. Should we get the Crawdaunt, and then we could have, like, a water team? And then that would be pretty good. Because if we have a water team as well, that means we could beat Colossal easily. And then we could probably beat the Flygon pretty easily or something as well. So we can... But yeah, no. But yeah, so in spirit of the strike, I won't, like, you know, advertise it too much, or I haven't, like, posted about it on social media. But yeah, I am in the game, and I love it, and I'm very excited about it. I hope I'm able to get it on Switch too myself someday, and yeah, it was just really cool. So, right, the Water Team and Hitmonchan, exactly, that's the spirit. Kevin knows what he's doing. Sorry, yes, I didn't mean to patronize you at all in any way. Right, battle the yellow brick house. Just battle the yellow brick house. battle the yellow brick house. Okay. Sorry if I got that last bit wrong, but anyway. Wait, he is? It's super effective. Right, air slash, more like a hair slash. And then here's the Max Geyser. My ankle itches. Right, here's Max Knuckle. Man, I did a load more prep for like the moving stuff today. So it's just hard because I do have more stuff this time. It's not like loads and loads, but it's just like enough to be annoying, you know. Well done for using Scald in the rain. That is stronger than a Dragon Pulse, I think. Oh, hang on, that's a little bit laggy. Let me just do a quick little reset just to let things cool off. And there we go. There we go. Right, anyway, Bog. Diddle-a-diddle-a-doo, diddle-a-diddle-a-doo, diddle-a-diddle-a-doo. Okay. Oh, William's playing Mario Kart World. Lucky him. Right, I'm going to switch your chord on, aren't I? That's what we said. Kevin, like you said, you do know what you're doing. Yes, well, you've learned. Kevin, did you know at the beginning of this series that a rain dance scold is more powerful than a... Oh, we have some science, but, like... Kieran, you do need to keep your Mantine for this battle, because otherwise we could have some trouble beating it, I think. Just because we do kind of want that like rain setup and everything. Gotta love when you're playing with the NPCs and you're the only bothers to attack. Oh my gosh, that is so... Yeah, like, oh my gosh. Just when they just don't, like, just attack. Just attack! So, okay. Let's see what we got. Okay, anyway, Bark, sorry. Let's do this thing, shall we? I'm gonna Muddy Water. There we go. And then... Ah, sorry, my eyesight's going all wonky. There we go. Sorry, I've gone all quiet. I was just looking at stuff on my phone. Right, boring as well for Lunala. Oh gosh, yeah. Yeah, that is annoying. And particularly because Lunala can like bounce back statuses and stuff. That's kind of annoying. Right, steam engine. The steam engine. Oh, and acupressure. Oh gosh. Oh dang. Why is this being laggy? I have to. I don't know what's happened with this computer, but I think I need to like clear a few things off it or something. I don't know. Right, Max Geyser. Max Geyser. Max Geyser. Lovely. Yeah, date everything. Yeah, no, that is definitely like a funny concept, and it's just there are like so many people in it and stuff like that. So yeah. Colossal is weak. But here we go. Okay. Yeah, we don't want to switch here, do we? So I think we're all good here. Lovely. Right, okay. Okay, I've got to keep that in mind, I guess. Okay, my friend William was also... He actually sent me a message about Mario Kart earlier. Okay, I think the Flygon's good because there are berries behind it, and because that'll be kind of nifty. Exploud, maybe we're, like, quite neutral against, but I feel like just maybe... Like, we've got Ice Punch and Dragon and stuff like that. Although, in theory, if we set up the rain... if we did set up the rain, like, all our water moves would be more powerful, so... but there we go. So I'm just reading Kevin and Teresa's interaction. That's some funny stuff. Okay. Right. Oh, the Deadpool VR. They had like a funny thing about that with like Doogie Howser and stuff. That was all funny. Right, I'm just gonna muddy water because it is kind of like maybe the best thing I can do. I'll see what Kevin does, and then we'll take it from there. But here we go. What else did I think about as well? Mario Kart, Switch 2s, Pokemons. Oh, for those who need more Porygon 2 in their lives, not only is there like an outbreak event for Porygon 2s, not only is there a 7-star Porygon 2 raid event to do, there is also, I repeat, also, there is also a free Porygon that you can get on Mystery Gift. That's like in a Cherish Ball, and it's got like a competitive move set and everything. It's what is it? I think it's like #1 support PTC24 is the code. So like N01, the word support, but with the O's replaced with zeros. And then PTC24. I believe that's the code. So it'd be like, hang on, I might be able to type this out. Oh, that's being laggy, isn't it? Hang on, let me just reset that. Okay, that's Flygon done. There we go. Hopefully that will work a little bit better now. Not especially. Okay, I don't know why this is being all slow and laggy. Why is this being so laggy? Hang on, let me just change the sound for a sec. Okay, hopefully this works. If this is being laggy, this is very annoying. But it's been so good without the lag for it basically has been since my phone died that the streams have been lagging more. which is just very awkward and annoying. I tell you, I know I said about the rain team, but there's a part of me which is like, should I switch Flygon? I tell you what, because I'm afraid of Beast Boost and health and stuff like that, I know I was like, rain team, rain team. I am going to switch to Flygon because I just don't want to waste our Dynamax here. So I am sorry about that. I know that... Oh, the berries. We had the berries. I forgot about the berries. Oh, never mind. I don't know who Kieran said they have... Kieran said NPCs have no brains. Apparently I do neither, because I do not either. Because, see, I'm messing up words all around. I forgot we had berries ahead of us. I'm trying to juggle too many things at once here. But never mind. Okay, I'm going to Dynamax. I'm going to use a Max Quake. It's only power 90, but it will be ×4 super effective. This should still be fine. Our strategy is gone. Flygon, that is. Very nice character. For a second, I, like, didn't... for, like, the first second when I, like, initially just kind of glazed over that, I, like, didn't get it. And then I, like, sort of then actually, like, proceeded to read it and was like, oh, that's very good. That's very good. Okay. Right, here's the Max Quake. Let's hope this does a lot of damage, otherwise, people are going to be very unhappy with me. Okay, surely that did more than a Crawdaunt's Max Geyser would. Right, guys? Right, guys? Right, guys? Okay, maybe we would have done more damage. But in fairness, like, I had the low health. Crawdaunt's not very fast. Like, Flygon is faster than Seadra. Okay, it is getting desperate. It is going to start using, like, Brutal Swing and all kinds of stuff. In fairness, Brutal Swing... Oh, Rocks. Oh, Rocks. Oh, man. Guys, can you imagine if I'd, like, got flinched or something? No, you can't get flinched when you're Dynamax. But still, the point is that Rock Slide was pretty lethal. Right, Iron Head, more like a Judge Dredd. Yeah, I think I probably would have died there. Admittedly, like, I would have got the rain set up, but then we would have only had Seadra. Whereas I'd rather get two Max Quakes in than, like, the rain in, so... right, Max Quake, here we go, more like a deep fake. Okay, there we go! You love to see it. Right, well done, everyone! Well done, everyone! Nicely done. You want to catch everything, you don't have to keep them, but always catch them. Ash, catch them. And imagine if Stack Attacker has Body Press. Oh my gosh! That'd be the worst! Just call it a German sausage, because that's the worst. Okay, well done, everyone. Very nice work indeed. Indeed. No, very, very nice. Very nice. And good luck, everyone, okay? Good luck with this final doodaddery. Here we go. Let's see. Crawdaunt is... Well, not final. This is penultimate, but... Crawdaunt is a no. Colossal is a no. Flygon is also a no. But will we get the Golden Stack Attacker? No. Dang. Dang, 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 dang. Can I just check something, chat? Hang on, I'll be back in, like, 1 sec. You'll still be able to hear me, don't worry. I'm just going to check my screenshots, and I want to see... There we go. I just don't want to, like, spoil anything for, like, other games I'm playing or whatever. Xurkitree. When did we get Xurkitree? Xurkitree... Oh, Xurkitree was the 4th of... Xurkitree, sorry, was the 4th of May. So how many Sundays ago was that? Let's bring up our trusty Windows calendar that does not work and is not working. Okay, so let's get back into the game. So that was the 4th of May. May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. Okay, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. And Satella, hello, welcome, welcome. That was 5 Sundays back? Oh gosh, that means we're overdue for a legendary. I thought that was only 4. But I think you're right. I think it is 5 because we're now like over a month past it. Oh gosh, we just are like overdue for a legendary now. Well then keep subscribe, ring the bell, all that other stuff. Let's see what we got here. Why have we got all these like defense and speed ones? But there's the dupe. There's your dupe for you. The naive Flygon and the naive Stack Attacker. Look how naive they are. So foolish. Foolish of them. Okay. I'm going to go for Colossal because, I don't know, I just don't really have anything else to go for here. Okay. So that is Colossal. Even though I know Kevin is correct, I have to look at this with my own eyes. Because it's like May. April. No, May the 4th was Sunday. So yeah, 1 week later. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dang! We're overdue a legendary. We're overdue a legendary. Why did no one tell me? Dang. Okay. You guys get legendaries? Xander doing the Will Poulter face. Show me my, give me my, and you don't read my Poulter face. do. Sorry. Right, anyway, that even makes sense. I don't know, I thought that was funny. Right, we're going to keep the tickets. Wow. Wowie zowie. Wasn't... Well, no. Oh, wait. No, I'm thinking of Pheromosa, aren't I? Hang on. Back to the drawing board. Hang on. You're right. No, Pheromosa. Oh, no, Pheromosa was 2 weeks later, wasn't it? Pheromosa was 2 weeks later. So, like, so yeah, that's only 3 weeks. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Okay, yeah. Pheromosa was the 18th. Here we go. Pheromosa was the 18th. So that's like the 25th, right? And then the 1st, and then the 8th. So, okay, that's why I was like, it can't have been 5 weeks. I thought we were like now at like 3 or maybe 4, but no, 3 weeks. That makes way more sense. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. Oh, no, whoops, I disconnected with the server. Okay, well, good thing I did that afterwards. Okay, so no, that's fine. Okay, I was gonna... Okay, I'm getting confused between, like, Blacephalon and Xurkitree and Pheromosa. Okay, I was gonna say, I thought we were only at 3 weeks. Okay, so in 1 week, if we get to next Sunday... Although we may cancel a stream between now and next Sunday, heads up. Oh, I probably should tell you guys about that very quickly. Just before we move on with Team 5. Can you guys let me know... okay, let me know... hang on. Let me know what... tickets you have, but maybe we'll aim for Celesteela. But could you guys please let me know what your tickets are? Strike the number of times you played and what your tickets are. If you don't have any tickets, just write in brackets, I don't have any, or whatever. But let's just see, and maybe let me know if you can do Celesteela. But I think we had a little team of 3 who like could do Celesteela, so maybe we'll aim for them to do Celesteela. But chat, just a quick heads up, I'll do this in like a community post as well. There is a possibility I cancel tomorrow's stream and/or Tuesday's stream. Not and/or as in the TV show, but like and/or. Monday stream or Tuesday stream, okay? Okay, so Sky has Guzzlord. Okay, the only thing I'm noticing is that I'm not noticing anyone who has the Celesteela ticket in the people who've like posted so far. Oh dear. Let's. Oh no, wait. Kieran has Stack Attacker Nihilego, and then Sky has Guzzlord, and then I thought it was like Kiba. Was it Kiba who had Celesteela, or was it Kevin who had Celesteela? But I can't remember. But no. So chat. So I may cancel tomorrow's stream, and/or I may cancel Tuesday's stream just because of this move and everything. If we do, we will make it up down the line. We'll maybe try and do like some Saturday streams in the future for Xander Day, Part 2, Electric Boogaloo, and to take Xander away from his Switch 2 so he can't enjoy it, whilst we all don't enjoy not having a Switch 2. But no, but just because maybe that makes the most sense. Aha! Cuba. Okay. So, um... So, we have Sky on a strike 1, and we have Kiba on a strike 1, and then we have Fett and we have Onlara, who can do Celesteela. So, this does mean we do need to use the Nightbot random selection game. So, Onlara, I'm really sorry if after all this we do a Celesteela and then Nightbot does not select you. I'm trying to be democratic. But too busy throwing hammers at others in Mario Kart World. Yes. But yeah, I'm hoping not to. I just need to see. I need to know what my roommate's plan is. I think she's back tonight, so I'm gonna ask her. But if she's not back tonight, I'll send her a text and ask her. But I'm kind of hoping. Basically, tomorrow we're moving the cats, and then I'll be moving on like the Tuesday, or I'll be moving tomorrow as well. But if I'm moving tomorrow, I don't want to do it like during my stream, really. But I'm kind of hoping we could move the cats like before the stream, or afterwards. I kind of hope we don't have to do it in that specific like 2-hour window. Maybe we could always like delay the stream and push it back or something like that. I don't know. But we'll see. But here's the thing, though, okay? I am going to schedule a stream for tomorrow, but keep an eye out on the community post for if I have to cancel it or push it back or whatever, okay? So, oh gosh. Okay, so it's the Nightbot random selection game. If Nightbot picks 1, it's going to be Fett. If Nightbot picks 2, it's going to be Onlara. It's number 2, it's Onlara. So if the stream does get cancelled, at least you have this, okay? So Kiba's hosting, and then Skywatcher and Onlara are going to be joining us as well, okay? But Fett, if you are around for future streams, please do keep joining in, and we'll definitely get you in on more of them. So yeah. Okay. So please make sure you are connected to the internet and that you didn't disconnect to the internet checking pictures of when you caught a Pheromosa like I did. And then, so once you're connected to the internet, we're going to talk to the nice scientist lady. We're going to say anything goes unless you're Kiba. And then Kiba, Sky, and Onlara, do. Oh, Fett. Fett. If you ever like aren't playing, do keep an eye out in chat. If you see people writing that word there, Sepda, S-E-P-D-A, that means people who are like wanting to or are doing like separate Dynamax adventures like outside of the stream. So you can always join in other people as well, and they may have codes for things that like you need. 06080643. I like it. So yeah, this is the last one for today. But yeah, so hang on, Fett, let me just show you my schedule. But also, like I was saying, I'm moving house this week, so everything's just a bit chaotic. But typically, oh, Bunny Brigade, indeed. I feel like a fraud. A great big phony. Typically, I stream like 2 p.m., so the time I began today. And Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. So it's like 2 days on, 1 day off, 2 days on, 1 day off. So is that right? Anyway, and then 1 day on. But yeah, so so like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then Thursday, Friday. Or Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Sunday. And that's normally when I stream. But this week, again, I am moving, so I don't know. Again, it's up to the cats. I will do whatever my roommate wants to do. Like if she has to move them between like 2 and 4 p.m., so be it. But we'll see how it goes. But when I move, I'm hoping I'm able to do that like on my own time. But we'll see. So what are we doing? Celesteela. It's like a Skarmory, weak to fire and electric. So fire and electric are the way to go. I am not seeing any of that here, though, which kind of sucks. I mean, I'd say Persimmon and Sandslash are just, like, the best Pokemon here. But, yeah. Oh gosh. Okay, I'm going to go for the Dog Trio just because it's a solid Pokemon and I'm in the 4th slot, so I'm the most likely to switch. So I'm going to do that. Catching 5 cats sounds very challenging. I think it'll be all right. I think it will actually be... Okay, there's a Vikavolt to the right, but then there's another electric to the left. So who's better between Vikavolt and whatever we've got? Doesn't Vikavolt only have Spark? Oh, it's like Dedenne. Oh, Dedenne's good. Oh, I think we should go to the left. To the left, to the left. Because Dedenne is good. And then... There's not really anything else, is there? But... I'm going to go to the left. If we do go to the right, so be it, but I'm going to go to the left. Oh, Kalina, hello, welcome, welcome. If people have not yet clicked like on the video, now would be a wonderful time to do so. But yes, thank you. But yeah, I think the cats will kind of actually be all right because the house is like sort of very empty, so it'll be like a bit easier to wrangle them and stuff, and... I just think it'll kind of be okay, because we're also not moving, like, really far away. Like, it'll just be, like, a reasonably short drive between, like, their house. The only problem is basically my roommate is going to have to kind of, like, leave some cats in the house. Like, bring them to a new house and then leave them to come back and get the other ones. So they are going to have, like, a little bit of a weird thing. Maybe she might stay with them for a bit. Again, maybe it'll be one of those things where we, like, move some of them, maybe we move some of them, like, before the stream, and then the other ones afterwards. I don't know, but maybe it would just be one of those in for a penny, in for a pound things where, like, once you start, you just go till you're done. But we'll have to see. Dedenne is weak to steel. Electric resists steel. So that's no problem. So it is only, like, neutral to steel, in fairness. Yeah, I probably should have just used Mud Slap. Oh, Max Knuckle. More like a Max Shuckle. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. There goes its attack. Right, Brick Break. More like a Deep Fake. Right, Night Slash. Here's a Max Gut. Show me Potato Geyser. Okay. Yeah, with special over physical is the better thing, isn't it? But, oh well, I didn't know that when I picked a Dog Trio. I am going to Mud Slap here just to, like, reduce its power. Have Bishop use Metal Sound. We could, in theory, in game theory. Right, Mud Slap, baby. Okay, that did hardly anything either. But at least the accuracy is down. And look, there you go, the accuracy worked! I mean, Mega Kick is a very inaccurate move, but still, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Honestly, with... Ooh, okay, that didn't do very much, did it? But this Max Geyser will do a ton more, so we can probably just keep attacking here, and it should be fine. Yeah, everyone just keep attacking. It'll be fine. I'm going to high horsepower. More like a high horsepower. And then there we go. But yeah, so maybe I'll try and find out what the plan is. But yeah, so I'm still gonna set up the stream as if I am streaming, but don't like at me being like, I thought you said there was a, like, why does it say there's a stream, and like, no, you said there was a stream. It's like, no, I'm just gonna set one up as if everything's normal, and then if I have to change it, I'll change it. And maybe I'll, like, stream a little bit late. Like, maybe if it turns out I'm only gonna be, like, a little bit later, I will just stream a little bit later, you know. If there's, like, a half-hour delay, I won't, like, cancel the whole stream over, like, half an hour, you know. But if I do just have to wrangle the cats at, like, the time when I would normally stream, and if that's, like, when my roommate can do it, that's when I have to do it. Because, like, she and the cats do take precedence, so. Bo promised us a stream. He's a great big phony. I won't do one on Wednesday because I know you're not here. Because I was thinking, oh, well, maybe I could do a makeup one on, like, Wednesday, but I'll save them for, like, some Saturdays. We'll do some, like, Saturday makeups. If I do miss any streams, we'll save them for Saturdays. I don't mean necessarily next Saturday, but just, like, Saturday. Also, I can't remember what's ahead, so forgive me if I should have done a double switch. Oh, no, it's Dedenne. So, no, we want Dugtrio for Dedenne. So, no, this is fine. Oh, there is a scientist. On Lara, do you feel like some spicy science? Spicy science. Spicy science. Spicy science. We could do it. We could do some spicy science. Bishop isn't especially good against the Celesteela. Yes, you've gone for it. Okay. Okay, there we go. Come on, be fire electric. Fire electric. Heat more. Something like a heat more. Torkoal would be hilarious as well. It's a Phalanx. That's kind of meh, isn't it? Okay. Oh, well. Not very good for a Dedenne either, actually, is it? Oh, well, we'll have a look at what's in the final row. We'll figure this out. It'll be fine. Kevin has to go by. Kevin, farewell. Okay. Yeah. Does it have a flying move, though, Celesteela? I actually don't know what its moves are. I forget what it has, to be honest. Does it have a flying move? If so, what the heck flying move does it have? I think it does have like a steel move, right? Like it has gyro ball or something, right? But okay. Phalanx, 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 Phalanx. Look at all those little Phalanx. I tell you what, now that I have a phone again, let me check using the power of the internet. Plus, I did save the Dynamax thing on here, didn't I? So let's check. Celesteela has Leech Seed, Smackdown, Gyro Ball, Earthquake, and then I don't know what the 5th move is. Wouldn't surprise me if it was just like Brutal Swing, though. But it's going to be some kind of spread move, so it's either going to be like Air Cutter or like Brutal Swing, I would say. Or like Rock Slide, maybe, but yeah, I think we're actually, in that regard, we're actually okay. So well done, everyone. Nice work. We'll have to pay attention to what that spread move is once we get the health low. Right, I'm going to switch here because I'm in 4th place. And Kieran can confirm Celesteela has no flying moves. So there we go. Right. So yeah, I will definitely take this. I'm in focusing mode now. I'm gonna take this. So Dedenne. We can always look if, like, ahead there's something better for Phalanx to switch to, but we've got Persimmon as well, so it's, like, not really that big a deal. Maybe we'll try and keep in mind that we've got a Persimmon and a Phalanx, so I think there was a Stoutland, right? Oh, there's also an Ice type. There's a Celio, and there's... Oh, it's like a Linoon. Oh, and there's a Miltank. Oh, I want a... Oh, there is a scientist. Oh, I'm gonna go for the Blue Moo. There is also a Celio. But I'm gonna go for a Blue Moo, and then if we felt like doing some science, we could do some science. Though I do think that's more with the... Oh, Wonga! Wonga! $5.69 from Satella saying, "We have technology." From Patrick. Satella, thank you. That's so sweet and kind. Thank you very, very much. That's very sweet. Its spread move is Earthquake. Well, it does have Earthquake generally, but the 5th move though. Does it have a 5th move? Because most Pokemon, the only one that didn't have a 5th move, there was like it was like Moltres, wasn't it? Like Moltres, for whatever reason. Hang on a second. I want to check one thing here. Battle armor. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna help out Phalanx. I'm gonna power up Phalanx. Should have gone to the... Oh, was there a Lowland Raichu? Oh, but then we wouldn't have got Dedenne. So... It wouldn't have, unless there was like a... The giant bouncing udders. I know. And the fact that they're in like slow motion. The fact that Dynamax like slows down the animation a bit as well is just very... The physics of those udders is one designed for our natural frame rate per second, as opposed to whatever the heck that is. Right, Max Strike. Oh gosh, there goes Vaporeon. Okay, so Miltank will be terrible for a Celesteela, but yeah, depending on health and stuff, maybe we could do some spicy science. Receiver, Water Absorb, that's interesting. Right, Brick Break, and that will do more. I know that didn't do a whole load of damage, but between the Max Knuckle and the ability change, it will do more on the next turn. So... It's like, why did they animate that? And people say Pokemon don't, like Game Freak don't pay attention to the details. Okay, here we go. Sorry, so echoey in here. For some reason you thought Miltank had Thunder. Which Pokemon are you thinking of? I'm trying to think of which Pokemon you might be thinking of. Like, because like Exploud has Blizzard. I feel like there's like Lickitung. Lickitung has like Thunder and Blizzard. There might be something else, but no. Miltank just has like Play Rough and like Body Slam or something like that. Can't remember if it has Milk Drink. Maybe it does. We'll find out in a sec, I guess. But doesn't it have Scrappy? So therefore it doesn't need any Dark or Ghost or Fighting. It should have Fighting, but oh well. We want to catch everything. You don't have to keep them, but always catch them. Ash, catch them. Echo! So yeah. So echoey in here, just because of like everything's like way emptier and all moved around now. Oh, Thunder Wave, Milk Drink, Body Slam, and Play Rough. Okay. Oh, it's Thunder Wave. Okay. In fairness, its moveset looks very similar to Dedene's, just in terms of like the color palette. So that's quite funny. So we don't want to switch for this Miltank, but we may want a Science. Da, 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 da. Spicy Science, Spicy Science, Spicy Science. But again, Vaporeon, I would say, is pretty good. But I would say out of, like, Phalanx... Well, Persimmion's probably, like, the main one. But, like, I think Phalanx and or Persimmon should go for this. Spicy Science, Spicy Science, Spicy Science. Oh, now that does have Thunder. That does have Thunder. On Larry, you willed that into existence. That's brilliant. I'm going to have a sip of water quick. Nicely done. Nicely done. So there we go. Celesteela. So here we go, everyone. I'm going to set up the terrain in Spain, mostly on the plains. And then hopefully that will help out everyone else. Okay, here we go. Dynamax, Max Lightning, very, very frightening. Me, for me, for me, for me. And I will do a community post explaining about that I am setting up a stream for tomorrow, but I will for Tuesday, but just don't blame me if they don't happen. But yeah, just because I don't know what the plan with the move is. Again, the cats probably just need to go when the cats go, but it just depends, because my roommate's really, really busy, so there are only, like, certain times of the day she can, like, move the cats and or, like, me and my stuff. So it just might be one of those things where it's like, no, the only time of the day I can move stuff is, like, you know, is like, at these times of the day. So we'll have to see how it goes. Read or hammer, exactly. So there we go. But yeah, so I will put the community post just as like an extra reassurance. But for those of you here watching right here, right now, then Persimmon dodged. Vaporeon's using Charm. That's an interesting strategy. Was really hoping that'd do more. We'll have to see. Okay, there's the paralysis. Woo! Right, if we all attack now, then we should be good for, like, the rest of this. You know, we might even get some Water Pulse Confusion. That'd be pretty sweet. Power up, paralysis, power. If I did get Shiny Celesteela here, 3 weeks! I keep getting wild cards on a Sunday. I keep getting wild card legendaries on a Sunday. So if I got one 2 weeks after the first and then another 3 weeks after the second, that means in 4 weeks from now, we would get another one. So I'm down with that. Right, Thunder. Right, Smackdown. He'll lay the Smackdown on you. Right, Flash Cannon. Wait, Flash Cannon? Was that one of the listed moves? No! Flash Cannon's not one of the listed moves. So Leech Seed, Smackdown, Gyro Ball, Earthquake, and Flash Cannon. That's the moveset. Right, Max Lightning, very, very frightening me. Teresa, have a very good evening. Enjoy the game. And yeah, hopefully see you around. But it's lovely to see you, Teresa, because I know we don't get to as much as we once did. I've had a lot of, oh, it's been, 4 years since you joined Instagram and stuff like that, and seeing pictures of me, holding up prints and stuff like that. So I always think of you when I think of that stuff, because you were, one of the first people to get a print when I did my first signing. I think you were the 4th person or something, and the first 2 I recognized from my Twitter and stuff. So a lot of memories. Right. So there we go, or should I say there we go. So stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars, one final time. Well done, everyone. Yeah. So I should hopefully I'll be back at 2 p.m. tomorrow. But do keep an eye out for the community post. That's why it's important to ring the bell when you subscribe, so that you get those notifications and you know what the heck is going on. I will try and make it tomorrow, particularly because on Lara Day and stuff. But again, I need to see what's happening. Right, Dubwool is a no. For a second, I saw all the black around the neck, and I was like, ooh, but no. So Dedenne is also a no. Will we get a blue moo? No, it's a strawberry moo, which is a shame. I love strawberry Nesquik, but I wanted the blue moo. But will we get another shiny Sunday wildcard? Show me the white bamboo Celesteela. That doesn't look like there's white bamboo. Hang on, did we get no shinies today either? No sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there. Is this two in a row? 2 streams in a row where we've not had any shinies from anyone? Or did we get a shiny on Friday or something? No, I think it was on Thursday. Maybe we had. I think it was we did get one on Thursday, but I don't think we have it on Friday, and we didn't have one today. So that's 2 in a row. That's not good. Let's check the natures then. Now that that's all a no. Okay, so that's a naive. Another naive! Double naive! Dupe natures! Dupe! And then, an adamant Miltank. Okay, well, I have to go for the Miltank then. And then, a jolly Celesteela. Oh, he's so jolly. But there we go. It's the Miltank. Doesn't have Thunder, but it is adamant, so I'll take it. Well, what a disappointing end to an otherwise not disappointing stream. This was a fun one. Thank you. Right, we're not going to delete anything. I can't believe, though, that it has been, I think, 7 weeks since we've had. So it was the 24th Blacephalon of April, wasn't it? So hang on. So it's the 1st of May, 8th of May, 15th of May, 22nd of May, 29th of May, 5th of June. I've messed up somewhere. Hang on, wait. 24th of April. No, that's right. 24th of April. 1st of May, 8th of May, 15th of May, 22nd of May, 29th of May, and then 5th of June. But that doesn't make sense because today is the 8th of June. Oh, no, unless I got it on a Thursday, which I did, didn't I? I did get Blacephalon on a Thursday. Okay, so that's so yeah, that's 6 weeks, right? So yeah, so I think basically once we get to like this Thursday, it will be like we'll have done like 100 Dynamaxes that are not wildcard ones. So we'll have done like 100 ticketed Dynamax Adventures. So we're gonna be due for that ticketed legendary very soon. I'm just mathematically, we are due for it in probably like the next 2 or 3 weeks. Which isn't really saying much given you're due like 1 legendary per month. So like saying like 2 or 3 weeks in the next month. But anyway. Right, no thanks to that. There we go. So yeah, I think that'll do for today. Guys, gals, non-binary pals. I'm going to go set up the stream for tomorrow, write that community post. But thank you all so much. This was really fun. Hopefully I see you tomorrow. But if I don't, then I'll, again, just stay tuned to the community posts, okay? I'll try and figure out the plan. Maybe I'll text my roommate and, like, figure out the plan. But yeah. So hopefully I see you all again very soon. Hopefully it is tomorrow, but I'll let you know if not, okay? So in the meantime, take care. Lots of love. Stay safe. Good luck with the shinies, and bye-bye.